Welcome to Onboarding with Lanes and Planes. In this video, we're going to look at the search and book function. First, we'll take a look at the booking page. Then we'll go through a booking step by step, and afterwards we'll see how to make changes to a trip we've already booked. Finally, we take a look at the help pages and our video guide. The booking page gives us direct access to our booked trips and expense reports by clicking on Tickets, and our user profile by clicking on User Account. We will deal with the help pages in more detail later. Through Lanes and Planes, we have the option to make an all-in-one booking, for example a flight with a hotel, but we can also book only a hotel or only a rental car. Through the concierge service form, we have the possibility to request additional travel services through the support team, such as open shore flight requests and group bookings. We decide to book an all-in-one trip. To do this, we enter the desired start and destination in the search fields on the left and select the appropriate address from the search results on the right. Here we can also select a favorite if we have any stored. We can either enter a specific address or just a city. Now we can select which means of transport we want to be displayed when planning our trip. In our example, we exclude a bus trip. Next, we specify the desired date. We can also set the desired departure or arrival time here. We specified this for both the outbound and return trip. Now we check the travelers. As travelers, we have the option to book the same trip for ourselves and other travelers if necessary. Travel assistants, managers, and administrators can also make bookings only for others. When selecting the type of hotel room, we can specify whether a separate room will be booked for each traveler or whether two travelers will be accommodated in a double room. When we have entered all the data, we click on Search. Lanes and Planes now directly retrieves the currently available rates of all service providers and then displays them to us. Here we will now see suitable fares for our trip. On the top right, we have the option to sort the displayed search results as desired. On the left side, we can filter the displayed search results by duration, number of stops. If transit is active, this also counts as a stop. Price, departure time, arrival time, transportation, providers, airports, train stations at the point of departure and destination. This is helpful, for example, in the region around Düsseldorf and Cologne. In order to offer an optimal price comparison, all airports in the vicinity are requested here. To select only one provider or airport, we move the mouse over the display and then select Only. We can also select a transit at the point of arrival and departure. However, this is only informative and cannot be booked via Lanes and Planes. For the outbound trip, we choose a flight connection. Once we have chosen one, we click on Details to select the appropriate fare. We can select this from the drop-down. Under the selected fare, we can see the pictograms which depict what the regulations are for this fare. To find out more details, we simply move the mouse over the respective pictogram. The displayed price is valid for both outward and return journey and represents the cheapest possible combination of outward and return journey. So it is not the price for the individual route. After we have decided on a fare, we click on Select and Lanes and Planes then shows us the possible connections for the return trip. Here we have the same filter and sorting options as for the outward journey. For the return trip, we decide to take the train. If we have stored a barn card, the discount is automatically taken into account. Likewise, a suitable seat is reserved if possible based on the seat preferences we have stored.
Here under ticket and fare conditions, you'll get more information about your booking, for example, about cancellation.
After we have selected our transportation services, we can choose a suitable hotel or Airbnb. If we are staying elsewhere, we can skip this step by clicking on No Hotel Needed. We can sort the displayed results according to our preferences, or we can also display them on the map. We also have several options to filter the hotel results. By name, whether we want to book a hotel or request an Airbnb, by hotel stars, ratings, price, distance to destination, amenities. Once we have decided on a hotel, we can click on Details to view more info about the hotel, as well as view the available rates. We can see here what category is offered, the particular room's facilities, the provider, whether the rate includes breakfast, and whether cancellation is possible. If we move the mouse over the cancellation info, for example, we get even more details. When we have found our hotel rate, we click on Select. After we have selected the desired rate, we get to the overview of the selected services and we can check them again. Then we can click on Validate and Reserve. Lanes and Planes validates our selection with the respective providers to confirm availability as well as the best price. In this step, we can add a comment to the hotel, such as our expected arrival time or a request for a quiet room. We can also book our preferred seat for flights. The currently available seats and prices are displayed. We now select a seat and confirm it with Save and Continue. Afterwards, we go on to the payment. We check our selected service details again on the left and enter the cost center, reference number and purpose of the trip on the right, depending on our company specifications. Then we confirm the terms and conditions and book our trip with Complete Booking. We now receive a mail with the confirmation of the booked services and calendar entries. We can also access our booking at any time via the mobile or desktop application. In addition, a booking ID is created for each booking, which is to be provided in case of inquiries to the support. Of course, it can happen that a booked trip has to be changed again. To do this, we click on Tickets and then select the trip in question. Hotel, train and rental car bookings can only be cancelled and subsequently rebooked on the part of the service provider, provided that a cancelable rate has been selected. It is therefore recommended to book cancelable rates. We can check this by clicking on Details and, if necessary, make the cancellations via the Change button. Booking changes for flights we can submit directly through the booking. For a rebooking, we enter the data of the desired new connection. Afterwards, the support team will take care of the request and will consult with us again in case of doubt. More information can be found in the Lanes and Planes Help Center and in the video guide. We can find this in the upper area via the button Help, as well as in the lower right area via the button Support. Here we can enter a keyword and then find a selection of customizable articles. In addition, we can start a live chat with a Lanes and Planes support employee during opening hours. If we open the Help Center, we can also use keywords to search for suitable instructions, such as our video guide. Here we can find videos on all important topics concerning the use of Lanes and Planes. Do you have further questions about onboarding with Lanes and Planes? Feel free to contact us at service@lanes-planes.com. We'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. We hope you enjoy using Lanes and Planes.